There's nothing like getting in your car to head to work to realize that you're not going anywhere because there's something wrong with your vehicle. Most of the time, it takes hours and lots of money to figure out what's wrong, but now a new app promises to change that. Joining us in the studio today is Gal Aharon, the co-founder of Engie. Thanks so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
So to begin, can you tell us about Engie? How does this work?
Sure. So Engie is actually here to change the auto repair industry as we know it. Because millions of people every year go to the repair shop not knowing what the problem is, what they should do, and of course, how much they need to pay. And they end up being frustrated and angry at the repair shop. And Engie actually changes all this and brings transparency to this market. So we give the driver all the information about the car computer at first. For example, fuel consumption, battery charge, everything that you need to know on a daily basis. And then the best part, if you have a malfunction or a service that you need to do, you'll get real-time quotes from nearby mechanics. So you can choose exactly what mechanic you're going to and how much you're going to pay.
So how does it work, though? I mean, are you given, this is an app on your phone? Is there
Right.
something connected to your car to be able to figure out what's wrong?
So I'll explain everything. So it's an app that connects to your car computer using a small Bluetooth device. It's a standard device that can connect to every car since 2002. And then once you connect it through Bluetooth, you can get all the information from the car computer. Now the best thing is that this device is only $10, so it's really affordable to everyone. Every driver on the road can now get the information from the car and know what's happening.
Wow, so that changes the game completely because it means you're saving a lot of time and money. Now, first of all, why did you create Engie?
Right.
Is there a special story behind this?
You wouldn't think that I would come from the auto repair industry.
Right, exactly.
So I came from that problem, like every consumer. We started, Dan, Alon, and I, during our university year and trying to think of big problems that we want to solve that will affect millions of people. And at the same time, I had an old car that gave me tons of trouble. And then, one day on my way to the university, I had this check engine light, which I had no idea what it meant or what I should do. So I just went to the nearest mechanic I saw. And then after he told me that I need to fix so many things, I had no idea what he was talking about,
Yeah, welcome to my life.
Well, I came out from there. I was so angry and frustrated because how come the mechanic had all the information and I was just clueless? And when I talked about it with my colleagues, or Dan and Alon, I understood it's not only a problem that I have as Gal or as a woman, but actually 66% of drivers feel helpless when they go to the repair shop because they have no information about what the problem is. That's one thing. And they have no information about what the repair should be and how much it should cost. And if you think about it, markets are just becoming more transparent and more fair. And the auto repair industry has kind of stayed the same in the past 60 years. And we're here to bring more transparency and fairness and bring the power back to the drivers.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, transparency is a big thing because you should have an understanding of what issues your car
Right.
may be facing from the get-go when you buy a new car or even a used car. So how has your company grown since its creation? Who's using the app right now? Is it even out on the market yet?
So we started, the three of us, and the first investor was Uri Levine, the founder of Waze, who joined us from the beginning. And we just closed our first big round of funding of $3.5 million to help us grow into other markets other than Israel. Today we're 14 people, and the plan is to help drivers all over the world, and we plan to soon launch in the US and Europe. So if there's drivers out there that want to join us, go to engieapp.com and sign up for the beta, and we'll get to you as soon as possible.
It's amazing. So now, what is your vision for the future? You're going to have this app created. Are you going to try to collaborate with other companies, with car companies specifically?
So if it wasn't clear, we're already on the market. We have about 100,000 users here in Israel, and 200 mechanics have been working with us. So this whole marketplace and connection to the car is actually working already. And drivers are saving a lot of money. On average, 35% of the repair shops through Engie. And so we're already giving value to many customers here in Israel, and now we just want to go and give this value into other markets and other drivers. And the best thing is that we connect automatically to the car using this device, so we don't need the manufacturers at this point. We connect directly to the customers.
What has the feedback been like so far? What do customers think about the app?
So it's amazing to see the feedbacks, and it was really important for us from an early stage to get an understanding of what the drivers are thinking, and the feedbacks are just amazing because they feel that finally, for the first time in their life, they can understand what's going on in their car, and feedbacks of telling us how much money they saved, of thousands of shekels on a repair, or of a woman that can feel safe and confident going into the mechanic because she can understand what's happening there. And it was really important for us to see that we're giving a lot of value back to the customers, because we're not just building a product for ourselves, we're building a product for millions of people. So we're all the time in contact. We have a huge community of people that are supporting Engie, and I think the main thing is that because this problem is so painful to people on every day, because your car is something that you use constantly, and it's something that is, after buying a house, is the most expensive expenditure that you have, and so people feel really emotional about it. So
absolutely.
really
No, I mean, this sounds like something that would be amazing for me too, because I know in the past when I've had car troubles, I do not know what to do.
Everyone does.
And it's also about being able to go into mechanic and feel like you actually have some ground to stand on, and you're not going to get taken advantage of, financially. So it sounds like.
And I just want to say that a lot of mechanics are honest and decent people, but even if they are and are doing a good job, for you as a customer, if you don't know if it's right or not, you'll always have that
those doubts.
So Engie, if everything is on the table and you can see beforehand what's going on.
Well, transparency is key. This sounds like an amazing product that you guys have created, and I hope it succeeds internationally as well.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.